Okay, welcome back to Santa's Workshop once again, and today I want to show this Tommy Gunn figure, which has been a bit of a pain in the arse. I'm pretty sure I've seen this pop up on eBay a couple of times for sale, and it's got a broken arm, which it did have a bit of a repair on, but it just literally fell apart. So I'm just going to take that pin out of there and glue that back onto the arm. Looks like a clean break. That's one part of it. Getting this thing open was a pain because the screws were rounded off. Only one screw come out easy, the other two I had to drill out. As you can see, that's how the head's attached. It's just literally on the end of that rod. It's just held on there. Now the main part of this repair is going to be the voice box. It's not easy to show on camera, but I'll do my best. Apparently this is the same voice box that was in the Talking Mr. T figure, which I had no idea even existed until the other day. I got it apart, it was glued. This bit of plastic was sort of held on there, so I'll leave that for now. It does work. It's a bit temperamental. Took the two screws out of there already. As you can see, it's got like a speaker which sort of sits on the back of the needle and vibrates. You've got the record player there. You could take this out, but I don't want to, because I don't want everything springing apart. I'll show you how it works. It just returns like that. This is like the speed adjuster. That's for slower. And I think it just basically pinches the string. It's got a spring here that sort of goes underneath the string. You can just press that down there. And I have bent this piece of metal up a bit, so I don't know if that's helped or not. There seems to be a bit of plastic under that metal there, which I think that sort of presses down onto the string, cause more tension to slow it down, and going this way it sort of eases off and makes it go faster. So if you press it too far though, it presses the needle up, and so it doesn't make contact with the records. It has to be sort of in that position. So if I demonstrate this again, and I adjust this little metal tab here to its furthest it can go, still seems to be going slow. It is temperamental. I have sort of bent this and tried to, hold on. Yeah, so just getting a screwdriver under, I have sort of bent it up a little bit, and I say it is a bit temperamental. My idea was to extend the string, and then spray a little bit of WD-40 on it or something, just to lubricate it a bit, so because it seems to go fast and then sort of slows down as it gets to the end. I did have it working pretty well. It starts off okay and sort of goes a bit slow. Doesn't seem to be making making any difference at all now. You know what I mean? It starts off sort of all the, like, you know, normal speed, and then sort of slows down a bit. So I could keep playing around with this. I could keep trying to take the tension off a bit by pressing this spring in. I don't want to break anything. And this thing seems to jump around and sort of go where it wants to now at the moment, but it's not really. But I'm going to try spraying some WD-40. Hold on. Okay, I've put a bit on the string, and it does seem to have helped a little bit. But it's still going slow at the end. I don't know if I'm making things worse or better. Probably worse. Sometimes these things are best left alone. I'll adjust that down. That will go slower now. It should do. So that definitely does affect the speed. How? I don't know. So I think it's just putting pressure on that plastic, which is, or is pinching that string there. So I think this is probably the best I'm going to get it, and just leave it, put it back in the figure, reassemble it. I did have it going a bit faster than this. Maybe it's just the way the pressure. No, it's only playing half. So yeah, I think this is affecting where the message starts. So I have to go back a bit. Okay, so I'm going to screw it back together and put it back in the figure, and then just leave it, because I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. With the head, it does need reflocking, but the flock that's on it is nice and soft. But and the face is in pretty good condition. Needs a little bit of a clean here and there. Nothing major. But yeah, it's a nice figure. Unfortunately, the thumb is missing on this hand, and on the finger is missing on this hand. But I can make him use, maybe make him some new figures. I don't know, from green stuff. But matching up the colour with this plastic won't be easy. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this figure. But yeah, just thought I'd show it. I'll glue the arm back together. The rest of the body is in pretty good condition. All the joints are there. You know, it'll pose up nice. They're quite tight. The elastic's in there. Looks like there's something else in there as well with it. You can see in there some bit of plastic fabric string. Looks like it's just probably off the original SAS outfit. But other than that, yeah, I'll put it back together. It's a nice thing to have. And hopefully I haven't distressed it any more than it was. Just needs gluing back together. A couple of screws in the back of the body. But I've got one good screw, so I'll try and find a couple of small screws, it might just need a touch of glue here and here to hold it all together. Might just use hot glue, so that way if I do need to get back into it, I can get into it quite easy. Yeah, quite a rare figure, and yeah, something you don't see a lot of. Damien Jones and the Gaming Toy Boy have done videos on these, and I think that outfits are quite rare to find, like the hood and the gas masks especially, and the flak jacket. So I don't think I've got much hope of restoring it, you know, putting it back all its outfit, but maybe I'll put it in some Action Man gear. I've got a spare SAS suit, so yeah, maybe I'll come back once it's all back together. Maybe make some new fingers for it, put it in some Action Man SAS gear, see how it looks. Alright, thanks for watching, take it easy.